that, because that's going to be very odd having you stare at the back of your head. So, good morning. I want to thank Kevin and the team for allowing me to be here. It's been an interesting progress. I've been your DA for over a year now. And part of, I think, really the professional responsibility and duty of the job is to get out and talk to the community about things that we're doing. And along that journey, I've had a conversation with some people in your industry. We have, and you may not be aware of this, the Office of the Tulare County District Attorney has the second most active real estate fraud unit in the state of California. We are partners with the Attorney General's office in programs, and I've been in the office over 14 and a half years, and we've really seen, as in many crime types, a transformation, as you've seen in your industry. And I stand here as an attorney and a former armor officer in the U.S. Army. I am not an expert in your industry. But going out and having conversations with the community, I got to tell you, yours is an industry that's tough to get in front of because you're very segmented and compartmentalized and individual when we talk about doing education and outreach. And so I'm very fortunate that our worlds have kind of collided, and Kevin for extending me the invitation to come and talk to you. I want to tell you that our office is here to support you in every endeavor you do. Okay? And I'll say that as the district attorney of the office, we generally, there's only one law school in the area, we don't have a lot of homegrown attorneys, so I have to recruit young professionals into my community, into the office. Okay? Our young professionals are going to be your clients. We have a synergistic effect. You want safe communities, we want safe communities. But on another area, and the reason why I wanted to come today, and I brought some brochures out there to make sure that you have our information. We're actually going to have some more. They're being printed right now in English and in Spanish. Let me tell you what we've seen. As in your industry, you had, at the height of the troubles, we had fraud in any realm that you can imagine. From short sale fraud, you name it. What we have going on right now that I think is going to be prevalent, and I want your help. And I'm here to tell you that this is one of the unique areas that the Office of the District Attorneys, we are first responders. Generally, when someone sees a crime in the community, you call 911, Visalia Police Department goes out, the Tulare County Sheriff's Department goes out. When we're talking about fraud in this area, we're really the first responders. And I don't know that the community, and certainly you, knew that we're available to do it. Like I said, we have the second largest fraud unit going. Right now, our efforts are focused on these unscrupulous businesses that are coming in selling a product that doesn't exist to a community out there that are in financial trouble with their homes. Having a stable market is going to help you, I think, and it certainly helps the community. But what I think is going on out there as well, we have I'm just going to say, a bunch of crooks that are not licensed to do what they're doing and are practicing on the periphery of your industry and your profession. Okay? So I wanted to come out, introduce myself, give you the contact number for the office, and tell you if you discover something that doesn't seem right, that you think is fraud in any area, we're the entity to call. And I'm not taking anything away from our great partners in Visalia Police Department, Tulare Police Department, Exeter, wherever. We have agreements with local law enforcement. We want the men and women in uniform to respond out to the burglaries and those things that are going on. These are the calls that we'll take. So if you have something going on that you think is potentially a crime, or you find someone that has been victimized, give us a call. There's a subgroup caveat to this, and that's elder abuse. When I didn't create an elder abuse unit in our office. I don't take credit for that. But my predecessor, the DA for 20 years, Phil Klein, he started it. It was physical abuse and neglect. What I'm seeing now in our office is financial abuse. We had a case, Sean, I don't know if I think it was about a month ago, grandma comes in to refinance her home or do an investment using her home, and guess what? She's not even the title holder on the house anymore because a family member has gotten her to sign that over to them. Those are the things that we will gladly get involved in and do. I don't know professionally if you are mandatory reporters. I don't know the ethics on that, the code of ethics. But if you think that you've got something, our investigative staff is available to come out and talk to you, answer questions, and I look at it as staff development for our investigative staff to come out and do presentations as well. So if there's a certain area of what interests you, please let us know. I'm happy to come out and help and send our troops out to do it. We find, I was having a meeting in Tulare this morning on some ag crime theft going on. The bad guys will find a way to make money, and they're going to be ever changing with the market, and so we have to position ourselves with your help to be ready to find out whatever the next fraud is going to be. You're going to see it first in your industry, and we're here to help you. So I appreciate the opportunity to come out. The other thing that I'm going to do is tell you that if things work out June 3rd, we're shopping for an agent. So we're taking applications for that. My wife, Danny, is already hitting Kevin up for that. No. So, but I'll answer any questions you've got for me right now if I can. So we've got an investigative staff of about, what do we got? About 6 full-time investigators doing nothing but this stuff. We have at any given point in time 1, maybe 2 that are actively under false identifications, going into these fly-by-night operations that are recruiting out for homeowners to come in, pay me up front, we will take care of it, make your payments to us, and we're doing undercover sting operations inside those organizations to shut them down. Yes, ma'am.
Do you work with Bethany Berrubi's office with Senior Legal Aid?
Not only indirectly. Indirectly. Not, bless you. From not so much in our real estate fraud, but more in our elder abuse. So, and it goes across what is it? APS across the board. So, yes. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for, sir.
We're seeing a lot of Craigslist. Fraudulent activity on Craigslist.
Right.
You put a house up for sale,
right,
and they're renting it out. And typically, we had one that was a CHP officer.
Wow.
They tried to rent out his house.
Yeah.
And
how'd that work?
Rental fraud.
Yeah. And then of course they were using the prior occupant of the property. But then they found out that they were in India. And the internet seems like it's opened up a lot of issues with regards to that.
And that area of rental fraud is something that seems to be what we probably have an increase in right now. And I don't know if that's because there are a lot of rental properties out there, but yeah, that's an area we're looking at. In fact, this morning I was having a meeting in the ag industry because the internet is how they are preying upon brokers and commodity dealing. Fake businesses on the internet that look legit. You call, there's a phone, they come pick the product up, and next thing you know, the business disappears off the internet. So the reason why the district attorney's office is positioned to do these, we've been doing cyber crimes, internet, child internet, the junk of the junk for a long time. We've got all the software and everything to figure out the IP addresses, and Sean, you're probably more of an expert than me on exactly how the geniuses figure it out, but they can go right back to that. So that kind of stuff is exactly the trend that we're seeing, this rental fraud.
Do you think that's going to become more of a problem? The internet becomes less under our jurisdiction?
It could very well be, and I think also it's going to correlate to the vacant properties out there. When in fact, didn't we have a case, Sean? It was a vacant property, not even a rental, but the fake business came in and said this is a rental property and duped somebody, and they had zero ownership interest in this vacant abandoned house, and yet someone's willing to come in because the deal's too good to pass up, and they wanted to rent, this house sight unseen, because they're moving from, whatever area. They didn't come down here. And so, yeah, we're seeing it in every way. Identity theft, so. All right, well, thanks for the opportunity. Our office is here to help you out in any way, and I want to thank Kevin for allowing me to do it. Yes.
What was your number for your office?
Let me give you investigation. It's 636, is it 5494? We have a series of numbers here. Yeah, 636-5494 will get you in.
Thank you.
There's another small stack of wires up here if you guys want to grab one on your way out.
These are the mega RSTs. All right, just a reminder, mega RSTLLM is coming up in June 24th, 25th. And also, I asked Wayne Butterfield to briefly talk about our licensing school. Wayne.
Our next class is set to begin July 1st. A large number of the people in any given class have come from referrals from you all, so keep them coming. If you know of anybody that's interested in the class, if you give me their contact information, I can reach out to them and let them know all the perks and benefits of the class, because they are extensive. They're really too numerous to put on a flyer, so give me their contact information so I can reach out to them. Also, the cost of the class, which is $439, they get the cost of the class back whenever they close their first transaction with us, so in essence it's ultimately free. And there's only 15 class meetings in the entire class, so the whole thing only takes 2 months to go through. So it's a quick class, so got a ton of success with the program. Keep the referrals coming. Thanks a lot.
So the main thing to remember when someone says, hey, I'm thinking about getting into real estate, call Wayne Butterfield, contact Wayne Butterfield. And I've had probably 20 people over the last 14 years that have said that. And in the past, I've named a couple of different companies, and now it's right here at our fingertips. So that's awesome. Series 7, we were talking about Series 7 for several weeks, and it occurred on Monday. Thank you for those of you that were there. We had about 24 people show up. We had several sign up. I heard it was great. I didn't see it, but I heard it was really, really good, and that was at Series 7. So if we have it again, the feedback I've heard so far is very good. All right, awards. We have an award for the highest closed sale, and congratulations to Barbara Summers. $625,000. Rising Star Award. Rising Star, gotten to know him over the last couple of weeks, and that's Frank Spandler. KW Cares Award. Oh, by the way, Frank has been helping Asia, right?
Yeah.
All right. KW Cares Award. The person who donated the most to KW Cares in March is Troyer Guy. MCA Award. Files looking good, looking clean, and that goes for March is Brooke Vargas. All right. Production. Listing agent. Number 10 for the month, Kim Ho. Number 9, Janet Deering. Number 8, Eric Anderson. Number 7, Joe and Hollis Elliott team. Number 6, Barbara Summers again. Number 5, Team Troy Guy, who's on vacation with his family. It's spring break this week, I was informed today. Listing agent, number 4, the Pimentel Realty Group. The Lino Pimentel Realty Group, awesome. Number 3, the Simon Guy team. Number 2, Harper Bishop team. And number 1, the something KV something team, doing business as the Espinoza team. Congratulations. Agents, number 10, Apple Coriel. job, Apple. Number 9, Judy Hernstill. Judy. All right, number 8, Tamara Henderson. Number 7, always on the top 10, Jerry Giada. Number 6, I think this gentleman won a Rising Star at one point, and he's number 6 with GCI over 14,000 for the month, Jeremy Jennings. Number 5, Gilbert Rehejo. Gilbert amazes me. All right, number 4, Darren Collin. Number 3, Kevin Land. Number 2, this third time we've called her name, Barbara Summers. And the number 1 agent for the month of March with almost 40,000 GCI, Bill Mathis. All right, team, Top Sales Award number 5, the Larry Garcia team. Number 4, our friends in Fresno, the Douglas Dart team. Number 3, the Harper Bishop team. Number 2, with almost $60,000 in sales, the Lino Pimentel Realty Group. And the number 1 team, doing business as the Espinoza team, the Kevin Blaine team. All right, congratulations to all of our winners. I have a special welcome today. I want to welcome someone who's been in escrow for 29 years, mobile notary for 24 years, mother of 3 beautiful daughters, and soon to be first-time grandma. Please welcome Kim Ramsey.
I'm excited to be here and look forward to working with all of you really soon.
Awesome. Main Street escrow, quick minute. Rachel here?
Quick
All right.
minute? Yeah. Run real quick. Fast. No. Just, what's that? Did I bring my kids? No. You're being silly. I'd just like to say thank you for your continued support and patience. We're obviously making additions and changes, so it's all uphill from here, and we should be good to go, up and running, get started. Another edition starts Monday, so we'll just continue trucking along.
All right.
Thanks, Sue.
All right. I think last weekend was the first weekend in over a month that Rachel did not work all weekend. So that's good. And she actually, I saw her, was able to leave by 5:30, at least on a couple of days. So that's awesome. Chicago Title, Country Club Mortgage. We have something from Barbara.
I'm going to talk this morning about TCMLS Golf Committee, so I'm here about the Golf Committee. Wanted to remind you that our golf tournament is on Thursday the 24th. There are some of you, thank you everyone who gave their checks to Kirsten for the promotion for the family packs to Disneyland and Universal Studios. There's still some of you who raised their hands. At the meeting I discussed this. We're looking for $25 donations to help fund buying some family packs that we can auction off on the silent auction at the golf tournament. So if you are interested in doing that, will you please get your checks to Kirsten? We'll get them picked up. Friday is our deadline. They need to be made payable to Scott Clausen because we're going to go out and shop and order those tickets and buy the prizes. Your name will be presented on a banner as a sponsor of that particular item at the golf tournament. So please, we need participation. Scott and I are donating, Country Club's donating, so we need your help. Number 2, switching gears, Country Club, we are doing training tomorrow. I have a question. How many of you have had appraisal problems, whether it be repairs, values? Yeah, I hear everybody a little laughter in the last 6 months. How many people have had it? A lot of hands. All of you need to be at training tomorrow. We've got an appraiser coming in. This is your opportunity to bring all your questions. And we're going to have a question and answer with an appraiser tomorrow. I think it's 10:30, am I right? Here in this room. We're gonna talk about what conditions do they call? What are they looking for when they go out? Why is it that they call for termite reports when it's not on the contract? This is your opportunity to get all of that information. I can't tell you how many appraisal issues we are seeing, and the biggest one that I see, and I'm sure Barb will, if she quit looking on her phone, she probably anyway. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Payback, I know. Seriously, we are running into more situations where the sellers are not willing to pay for repairs. They weren't prepared up front by the listing agent that there were potential issues with the property. Now we're in escrow, the buyer has found the house of their dreams, and we can't get the seller to pay for the repairs. So come tomorrow, hear from the appraiser. What are they looking for when they go out? You'll be a better listing agent, better selling agent if we can deal with these problems up front. So we look forward tomorrow. We need a good turnout because they're donating an hour of their time to come for us. So hope to see you all there. Thank you,
Barbara.
Barbara.
Who's the appraiser?
I don't want to say.
I don't like that.
That's it. If you don't like them, that's all the more reason to come, because try to build a little bit of a relationship.
That's good.
Build a relationship. Turn them around. Abraham Lincoln. How do you turn an enemy? How do you get rid of an enemy? Right now? There you go. Jerry, congratulations on your award. Did you get it?
Oh, I did, thank you.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. You know, Country Club Mortgage, they have a marketing agreement with us, and so they're able to be here. That's the reason why they're on the program. And, you know, I think several years ago, Brian would say, you know, support Country Club Mortgage because, you know, they support us. And today I would say support Country Club Mortgage because they have the best loan agents and they're the best loan company in our valley. They're that good. All right, back on track. Chicago Title.
All right.
Rocky from Chicago Title has a few words for us.
And the Easter basket. And the Easter basket. Oh, her basket. There you go. Okay, I gotta be quick so we can play our game. So, good morning, Rocky with Chicago Title. I am your Vice President and Tulare rep. We talked about fraud today. Great opening. We have a new form that your sellers sign. There's been a lot of kind of anxiety about this form. Basically, they are saying they are the owners. It's a 1 to 4 family. There's a homeowners association. They're going to tell us we don't inspect that property, so we're just asking them, is there anything out there we don't know about? And the form says, to the best of my knowledge, I'm not aware. If we go to court, you guys are in court, you want us next to you, the #1 title company, the most reserves, and we want this form signed saying that they said they were not aware. So, we good? Okay. If you have questions, catch me later. Okay. Next thing is, obviously, we also are a partner with your Main Street Escrow. You have escrow, you need title. So, what benefit does Chicago Title bring? So again, you guys know, but we have the program. So we have Property Profile, we have the Next Sheet program, we have the only local customer service rep. Marion, is she the best? Yeah.
Yeah.
We have apps for all those programs, and we do new agent training, we have flyers, and we have training for everything. So please utilize us, write us in, because we are here to help you guys. So, being quick, all right, let's play a game. Get a pen. Quick, it's quick. All right, all right. Okay, give yourself 10 points if you're wearing pink.
Yay, like it counts.
Okay, 1 point for every person in your household. 1 point for every person in your household. Go adopt some kids. All right, Bill Mathis. You're not writing any points down.
Okay, I can't memorize.
15 points if you were here by 8 a.m. today.
Bill.
That was your seventh.
Qualified.
Can I get 20?
No, you're not writing down. 10 points if you ever sat on the Easter Bunny's lap. Okay, you get a point for every size of your shoe size.
Every size?
So if you're 7 points.
I'm larger today.
15 points if your birthday is this month. 25 points if your birthday is on Easter this year. 5 points for every button you have on your shirt.
Oh, goodness.
Every button.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7. How do you know? 10 points if you have a ballpoint pen in your hand. 15 points if it's red ink. 5 points for every piece of jewelry you have on. Okay, last one. If you decorated your office for Easter, 20 points. Come on, now I can already tell we need to have some Easter holiday decorating challenge. All right, so 200 points. Add your points up. You only have 10 points. Okay, 100 points. 80 points. 100 points? 105? Anyone higher than 105? No? How about in the 90s? A couple of people in the 80s?
On it. Hold on, I got it. I just have to add them all up.
Okay, so while Barbara is adding, again, thank you guys for all your support. She's got a calculator. She has a calculator. We got a new program this year. The first of the year actually started at the end of the year, and the girls have been, and boys have been diligently working through that. So we appreciate you guys working through those little growing pains with us also. Jerry, you helping?
Pardon? Yeah, she got 73.
Just round. 73.
I think she miscalculated.
Okay. I think Simon won, but if you're 80 and above, you can. What?
I have 98.
Okay.
Jerry was wrong.
So Simon, then we have Robin. You had 80, and Barbara, you had what?
98.
Okay.
80 as well.
And you have 80. So if you are 80 and above, you can pick from the basket, but we're turning it back over to Kevin.
Thank you, thank you. Let's give Rocky a hand. All right, Thursday is tomorrow. It's at Tommy's at 4:30. Starts at 4:30. 4:30 to.
Tanner Shelley's there.
There we go.
Maybe at 4:30 I can have a drink.
That's right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Cinco de Mayo. We've talked about this. Tacos, margaritas, water will be outside here at the office in the petting zoo area. May 8th is Red Day. Kirsten.
Red Day, you can sign up at the front desk. Brittany here at our front desk has the sign-up sheet for Tulare and Visalia. Visalia will be finishing at 11 o'clock and be moving over to the Tulare site to help the Tulare agents finish up at Grandma's house, and we will also be eating lunch with them.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
make sure you sign up.
Any comments on Cinco de Mayo?
We actually did change Cinco de Mayo. It is one free ticket gets you 2 tacos. So you can get your tickets from Brittany at the front desk. She can issue your ticket, and you'll get tacos, and we will have water here at the
Limited
office.
supply of water.
All right, awesome. And Red Day T-shirts, Kirsten?
They're $8. If you need one, just come see me, and we'll get you all handled.
Awesome. All right, everybody stand up real quick. We have, Bill, even you're going to like this. We have a book to give away today, Shift, by a guy named Gary Keller. Pretty good author. He wrote the Red Book. And the last person standing will get the book. Okay, so stay standing if you own a dog. Okay, stay standing if you got at least one listing or sell this month. Okay. Stay standing if you have posted on a social media this week.
This week.
If you've posted on any social media this week,
Facebook.
a selfie. What's a selfie? Okay. If you posted a selfie of yourself on Facebook, you can stand back up. If you're willing to admit that, you deserve to stand up. All right. If you attended family reunion, have you ever attended family reunion, you can stay standing.
You can stay standing, you've attended.
If you've ever attended family reunion, you can stay standing. Okay. If you attended family reunion within the last 2 years, you can stay standing. Oh, we're down to 2. If you attended family reunion this year, you can stay standing.
If you're attending?
No, if you attended, yeah, this year, you can stay standing.
If you're pregnant, you can still stand.
Stop that rumor.
I have a good feeling that.
I actually have a book.
Oh.
I'm just really competitive and like.
That could not have worked out better. Okay. And before we go on tour, any success stories, fill the buckets, or buyers' wants and needs? Terry.
I have a couple things. A bucket I want to fill for Barbara Ellis with Country Club Mortgage. The success story on this that fills her bucket is that I showed property in Lemoore, the very first house. I don't know how many of you have ever done this. Maybe 4 houses total. The very first house we walked into, we bought, we closed, and it was a VA. And I've never sold the first house, and I've told them, this never happens. You know, you have to look about 10 or 20. You know. Anyway, yeah.
You have to.
Closed it, and Barbara really worked it out for us with that VA because I hate VA loans. Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Terry. I'll piggyback on that. Barbara Ellis, she has been doing an amazing job lately. We've quite a few deals going on right now, and awesome. You had something.
I did. I was going to fill Suzette Knopf's bucket, but I didn't think she's in here for covering for me so I could have a vacation.
Yeah.
I wanted to fill Joanne's bucket, who just recently got her real estate license, and asked me if I would help mentor her along, even though I'm new myself. But I joined a gym this month, and so she joined. She's like, whatever you're doing, I'm doing.
Jillian.
I would like to fill Kim Ramsey's bucket and Raina for introducing us to Kim.
Yeah.
And you're a great addition to the Matrix Escrow team, and I know that I speak for Moy and Rachel and Kevin and Jason. We all fill your bucket. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
Sherry.
I also want to fill Barbara's bucket. I had a client who, on a 30-day escrow, on day 35, the bank, after he assured me he was credit approved, on day 35, they refused the loan for credit issues. I sent him over to Barbara, and within 3 hours, she had him qualified. We're going to close in 10 days.
Barbara's on fire.
Barbara's on fire.
Got a few more lines because of that, but
I don't see any lines on it. Anybody else? Good buckets today. Good stuff. Ed.
I would like to thank Country Club Mortgage for putting on a hell of a spread at the MLS meetings on Thursday morning. They are doing a fantastic job. To piggyback that, I would like to see every one of you there every Thursday, including this next Thursday is our membership voting session. It starts at 8 o'clock, and we will be voting on new officers and new board members. And Connie will be going onto the board.
Yay!
So I encourage everybody to go and vote or submit your absentee ballots.
We need to vote for Connie on Thursday.
Thanks, Ed.
I want to fill our Rising Stars bucket. He sat Frank's bucket because he sat an open house for me really last minute, and it was really motivating because I think we all remember as brand new fresh agents how much we cherish leads, and now we're so jaded. It's like, oh yeah, they'll never buy. But Frank was really encouraging, and he really kind of kicked my butt this week into gear. So thank you, Frank, and good job.
Anyone else? Buckets, success stories. All right, we are going to, last chance. We're going to talk about tour. Wayne's got a home on tour.
Got a great house on Road 144. The directions are on the sheet here on your chair. You want to go out Bin Maddox to 328. When you turn on Road 140, you proceed a mile. I think it's the next right, but it is not. When I say it's not well marked, it's not marked. So it doesn't say 336 anywhere. So with a mile from the turn on 338, you're going to want to turn right on 336 and then left on Road 144. Okay. And I'll have the house, and you can see the shop and the guest house.
Which is
I'll
the
be all-
call-up, isn't it? 144?
I don't know that part.
It is.
It is.
Yeah, it doesn't say McAuliffe out there anywhere.
No, it's
It's,
But it
it's
is.
not
It
marked.
is.
And for those of you that have not participated in tour because you've come into the business in the last 5 years, it is totally cool to caravan, no sense wasting gas, and also if you feel insecure about the directions, follow Wayne. Right?
Follow me right out the door because I'm leaving immediately, yes.
There he goes.
Get into his car.
Anyone else have something on